Hello again, Struck Pup. Welcome back to another stream of mine. This evening I will be continuing on the Blood Drinker Sharpshooter, and tomorrow I will be uploading the first of the two builds I want to make with this hero. Today I've uploaded the Flaming Destroyer skills showcase. So to those of you who are wondering if the Flaming Destroyer is your kind of relic, you could watch that showcase, and hopefully it gives you decent information. It provides you with some useful info. Okay, sorry, I didn't set up the camera properly. So yeah, let's move on. Let's move on to. I'm not gonna need this hero, by the way. I only leveled this hero to level 3 so I can take some screenshots from the Legendarium Flaming Destroyer Realm Master items. I did the same with the Forged, but yeah, kind of not much room. Not much room. Can't wait for more hero slots to be added so I can have one of each without needing to constantly delete stuff or play offline. But yeah, here we are for more Torchlight 3.
You can't do that.
Where is Sky? He's not here. Okay, if he's not here, then that's fine.
You can't do that.
First, I'm gonna check how far was I with the farming. With the, I think I reached the Angered Ancestors, and I was like, okay, screw it, I'm not gonna push anymore. Maybe I can do a few Angered Ancestors maps, but my gear is not that great in regards to damage, so pushing too high in the Fuzzier might be a bit boring with my current gear. Okay, I just want to get rid of two things first. And this targeted strikes chest piece. Let's put it here. This musketeer penta wounds. Damn, is everything taken? Okay, this one's free. Good. Now let's see what we can do about these Angered Ancestors. Berserking, Infamous. Okay, it's zombies. Maybe it should be fine. And Third Letter is back. What's up? What's up, Third Letter, to you as well. Welcome back. Nice seeing you in my channel again. It's taking a while to vote. By the way, to anyone who's playing Xbox, they're apparently patching today certain things that were causing problems with logging in for Xbox and Xbox Pass users. Okay, let's keep moving. Oh wow. They ain't messing around now. Look at how many it spawned. Okay. What's left for the quest? 1 bottle of Ember Shine. There we go, some more champs. After those champs, I'm assuming it's probably gonna drop the bottle and I can just go kill Granny and move on.
You can't cast that spell.
Let's go get Granny. She should be somewhere over here. Maybe I need to use the stairs to trigger. How do I trigger her spawn? Did she spawn in a different place? This time around? Normally she spawns in that one place over there at the end of the map. Maybe she might get the variant of the map over here. Well, now I have no idea how to get Granny to spawn. Oh, that's where she is. Okay. Wait, that was not the Granny I needed to kill? It was a different witch? Is that Granny spin the whistle finally? Yeah, that was her. Okay, so I killed the wrong witch. Well. Let's kill whatever is nearby. Oh, they had silenced my scout's bones. No wonder I kind of wasted my revolts without realizing it's not casting the scout's bones. Okay, boss room. When did the pet get full?
Your pet has returned.
Okay, let's check the wood first. Well, got what I could. Yeah, I don't think it's worth pushing further right now. But I'm gonna try and at least complete those Angered Ancestors maps, so in case I decide to eventually push again a bit, to not have to worry about those. But it's much better if I stick to Netherwell and the Spirit Well, not Spirit Well, the Stormbringer maps and farm those. Oh wow, when did I get so many recipes? It's been dropping a lot of those recently. But I will need a ton more Respectacles for the other subclass videos. Because I wasted a lot today on the Flaming Destroyer. I probably wasted like 40 plus Respectacles. Could have wasted like 10 less if I didn't do some mistakes that that kind of needed to be remedied later with more Respectacles. But yeah, I guess for I'm not sure what would be the next video. Would it be Bane or Blood Drinker? Maybe I can do a Bane video next, and then after that Blood Drinker. It will depend which heroes have more Respectacles already. Since I'm doing this, since I'm doing 2 build videos for this guy, and I'm gonna respec it for this guy, I will probably actually do the Blood Drinker subclass skills showcase first, because I can, while respecing and doing build videos tomorrow and the day after tomorrow, I can record some footage before respecing and then after respecing of those skills in action. Preserve those Respectacles and get double the use out of them. Sherazat Abdullah says, this is the first RPG I'm really getting into. Others were too complex for... Oh, that's good to hear, yeah. Torchlight 3 is definitely much easier to pick up than some of the other ARPGs out there, and some of the other isometric looters. So, this one's definitely... It's got a lot to offer, just not enough endgame, but in regards to diversity, variety, and different ways to play it, it's got a lot. So glad to hear that you're enjoying it. I only think that we need some more activities to do after beating the story, other than what I'm doing now. And eventually some quality of life here and there. Can't teleport. Oh, it's an anchored map. Shit! No wonder I can't teleport and use shortcuts. All right. Well, since I can't teleport, I'll try and just reach the sentry as soon as I can. Which active attack skill is good for Sharpshooter? I'm going with a minion build for it. Got Goblin Legion and other stuff. Well, if you're going for minion build, Explosive Arrow is good because it has very high range, so you can use your range and reach and make Shasta taunt and then attack whoever is on Shasta. Like I can use Shasta now, she's gonna taunt. And then they're gonna start attacking Shasta and I can use Explosive Arrow. Another good choice is Targeted Strikes. Decent DPS with Targeted Strikes too. My only problem with Onslaught is the range. It doesn't have good range, so that's my only problem with Onslaught. And Tight Grouping, it's decent. I mean, people start with it, they might as well stick to it if they want to, if they like the mechanic. I'm gonna sneeze. Glad I kind of took it on time. So yeah, I personally prefer Explosive Arrow or Targeted Strikes, but anything works. Even things like Scatter Shot are not bad. I would just stay away from Heartseeker. Because it just has a long cooldown. It's not a spam skill. It's a skill to cast on a cooldown as an extra damage, but it's not a main damage skill. Apart from that, the other 5, is it 5 skills? 1, 2, 3, yeah, the other 5 skills are okay. Tight Grouping, Onslaught, Targeted Strike, Explosive Arrow. But I personally prefer Explosive Arrow right now. I used to be a Targeted Strikes person and only use Targeted Strikes in the builds. But I think right now things are a bit more balanced, so I don't feel the need to use only Targeted Strikes. I feel like Explosive Arrows is just good enough, and it's nice. It's nice having some options there that are worth swapping to. When you get bored of one skill, you can just use another one. I forget I can't teleport. I keep trying to teleport through that and then I remember it's a map that disables my movement skills. It doesn't matter what skill you use with the Bane Relic. In regards to main damage on the Sharpshooter. Main damage on the Sharpshooter skills are good with any relic. So Explosive Arrow, Targeted Strikes, Onslaught, Scatter Shot, Tight Grouping, all of those can go well with any relic. Obviously the good synergy for Explosive Arrow is Flaming Destroyer, because of the burning. That's one obvious synergy, but the others don't have an obvious synergy. You can do the lightnings with Storm Driver, but that's not a chance to shock, it's just lightnings. But if you like the visual combo of, for example, Electrode and the lightning of Storm Driver on Onslaught, then that's a good synergy there as well, but it's not an actual synergy, just visual, not technical synergy in regards to chance to shock or whatever. But Explosive Arrow is definitely something that can provide a synergy with Flaming Destroyer.
You can't cast that here.
Okay, let's check this one. Yeah, doing Anchored and Angered Ancestors, kind of a bad combo, because normally my movement skills is what saves me from those, from having to constantly pay attention to where the spirit is. I can just, oh shit, I forgot to use my damage boost. How fast can you get to level 60? Well, my record is, what was it, 5 hours? 6 hours or so? I don't know. Or maybe it was 5 hours to complete the story. And to reach 60, maybe 8-9 hours. I don't remember exactly, but when my last leveling stream, the last hero I streamed myself leveling, which was Realm Master with Electrode. This one was the fastest. It completed the story from Act 1 to the end of Act 3 in like 5 hours. And then after that I probably needed another 3-4 hours of leveling. You restarted your build today, you were playing single player first, trying to get used to stuff. Oh yeah, that's fine. That's fine. On single player, at least the loading screens. The loading screens and any server related problems are not there, and that's a good thing to keep in mind. See, right now I can't even activate my fourth menu. Okay, it took a while. See how long it took before I could even activate my fourth menu. Now, what was I gonna do? Oh yeah. Nothing fun dropped. What time is it? 8:40 p.m. Okay, we've got time. We've got time.
Oh, are you sure? Your pet is back.
Maybe this one. Oh, you're all the way in South Africa and it gets worse there with the server. Oh, that's sad to hear. Well, I hope they fix the server. Just a moment. I'm tying my sweatpants because it's been getting a little colder, and I'm not sure why my heater stopped working. Heater. It's saying 24.5 degrees Celsius, but it doesn't feel like 24.5 degrees Celsius in my room. Weird. How the ruptures. Okay, look at all the drops. Oh, I forgot. I was wondering what was missing. Oh, a shrine, nice. They keep silencing me when I want to use that skill. Where I'm from Bulgaria. It's southeastern Europe. It should. We're in the same time zone. If you're from South Africa, we should be in the same time zone, plus 2 hours ahead of UK, of the Greenwich Meridian. And hi, Nerd Gamer GR. Welcome back. How are you today, Nerd Gamer? No, I'm not gonna go back for another loading screen, but yeah, those portals, they're just so annoying when they don't ask me if I wanna go in. And they spawn right next to me instead of, like, let's say 100 meters away from me or so. You're good watching me play. Nice. No, thanks for watching to anyone that's watching. And hope it's fun enough for you. Cause soon I'm gonna stop pushing the Fuzzier and I'm gonna start farming the easier stuff where it's faster to clear and easier to get loot. Just wanted to clear out the Dangerous Ancestors maps in case later on I wanna play some more on that hero. Chronometer, okay. You're really excited about the new Magic Legends game? Yeah, I'm also excited. I mean, I haven't been excited about a new game for a while in the genre. I mean, I was very excited about Cyberpunk, but then my PC just couldn't handle it, and I'm kind of not gonna return to Cyberpunk until my PC can handle it. I would have been by now. I would have done probably 2-3 different playthroughs on top of my first one, if I didn't have such problems with running Cyberpunk. But yeah, Magic Legends doesn't seem like it would be a very demanding game in regards to performance. Hopefully, hopefully I can run it well. And the open beta, it's free to play. Another good thing that gets me excited about it. From what I've found out about the cash shop, it's not gonna be that terrible. But I need to see for myself how strong the cash shop heroes would be compared to the basic heroes and abilities and stuff like that. Like, how big of an advantage would someone get by unlocking a hero with money instead of grinding for it? That's the thing I wanna know about Magic Legends, and I can't wait. I would actually be very stoked if I get into the final alpha stage. It would be the best thing that could happen. Cyberbug. Yeah, it was definitely buggy, but bugs are not something that gets me as pissed off as performance problems. Because bugs eventually get fixed. The same goes for performance. But I can play a buggy game, but when the game is unplayable due to low FPS, then that's a different story. Obviously, progression blocking bugs are boring. Like on my first playthroughs, I still couldn't finish some quests because there was something wrong and broken about them, and I couldn't reach the objective because a door wouldn't open or something like that. And I wasn't the only one having that problem, there were many others. They've been patching though. They've patched the last few days. There have been some Cyberpunk patches happening. Do I think Magic Legends will have... Yes, it will. In fact, I can even let you read some about it. It's not a do you think, it's a fact. It is a fact. Just a moment. I'm just gonna give you the official article. Where did it go? Okay, Magic Legends. Okay, there we go. This is it. Just a moment. I'm gonna copy paste it. Actually, I can even show it on screen. So we'll not be selling content updates or playable missions. Their goal is for the entire game to be playable and fun from the beginning through end game and beyond without having to spend a dime. They will be offering a variety of items for purchases that will give players alternative options when building their decks or loadouts. Basically new spells, new abilities and new heroes. But from what I heard, you would be able to unlock those heroes by just playing if you feel like it. Maybe there's gonna be some exclusive though, we'll see. Building on that philosophy, they'll be offering an in-game currency exchange just like Cryptic's other free-to-play titles. Okay, I don't know what Cryptic's other free-to-play titles are. Let me search Cryptic games. Star Trek never... Oh! Okay, now I'm not really excited since it's the Neverwinter and Star Trek Online devs. But Champions Online, it was fine. I mean, okay, at least we know that they have experience with online games. Oh, Marvel Heroes. Wait, didn't the studio that made Marvel Heroes get disbanded or something? It was Gazillion Entertainment. Okay. So I guess it was a co-work, because I remember Gazillion Entertainment working on Marvel Heroes. Okay, so back on this. Booster packs, blah blah blah. Booster packs will be as a way to collect spells and collect shards of spells in order to expand and level your spell library. So basically what those packs would allow people to do is to progress quicker. Which for some is pay to win, including me. For others it's not. There will be PvP 1v1, there will probably be some leaderboards for PV, and people who pay money would just be able to get a head start. Eventually things would even out. Once people grind their levels and spells and heroes, but at least they're saying that that they will just provide a different set of options to play, but not a power advantage. I mean, yeah, you can read further in detail on the article I linked. I'm gonna close this one now. Wait, like this, and then we can go back to the game. Wait, is my chat bugged again? Showing messages twice? Just a moment. Okay. I'm ready. Oh, it's dark in the game now. I'm going back to farming mode, which means Stormbringer and Netherwell maps. Those are very pleasant to farm for me.
I just finished tightening up the graphics on that level.
Is there no gear wiki? Come on, give me one gear wiki map.
Say that now. But can you do it with one arm tied behind your back?
Well, there is no gear wiki, but there is a unique map with goblins. Let's do this one. And Tyrant is back and is saying he prefers the turning the bot settings off. I can try it, but I like gore and bot in games. But I can try it. New class is a lot of work. New relics is much less work. New class would take away a lot of precious development time from other things. So I think it's too early to add a new class until at least a year passes as an expansion, maybe. The same way World of Destruction was, the same way Diablo 3 also had the Necromancer as an expansion with the Reaper of Souls. Let's try that no bot option, see what Tyrant is talking about. What? Oh, that's what. So instead of what, it's instead of red, it's blue projectiles. Okay. So the bot is blue instead of red in this game when you disable the bot. I guess for people who have problems, hemophobia or whatever it's called, where you don't like bot, and so everything that's red just gets colored blue. Okay. Yeah, I definitely don't like this one. I prefer the red one more. It looks cool, but it looks out of place if it's blue on a blood drinker. But I can see how some people can love it because it's just a different color, so it provides a different experience. Oh yeah, I mean, some people have as I mentioned, phobia from blood, and they just can't watch it, and that's good having something for those people as an alternative option. Or maybe if you don't wanna, if you want your kids to play the game and if you don't want them to see much blood and bloody stuff, that's not a bad option to have it. Wait, when did I miss some enemies behind me? The drinker class is not for kids. Is it the PG-13 class, eh? You have to be at least a teenager to play Blood Drinker, otherwise you can't enjoy it. Well, I think this game in general is not a game where you would see someone that's not even a teenager yet play it. I mean, yeah, I can see people giving this game to their kids, but can a kid really grasp the depth of the game? I mean, if you give this game to a kid, they would still play it, and they would still probably play on, for example, give him the game on practice and tell him, hey, you have to do this and that, and just click on the enemies and click on the abilities. They would still probably learn to play it and play it, but I wouldn't expect them to do a lot of synergizing when it comes to builds. The same way I played Diablo 2 when I was a kid. I didn't try to synergize my builds, I just took whatever looked cool, whatever I liked. I obviously tried to get stronger weapons. If I see a weapon gives me more damage, I obviously tried doing more damage as much as I can, and defenses and stuff like that. But I wasn't trying to look for some sort of super broken synergies to exploit when I was a teenager and before that. You played Fate as a kid, good thinking. I really loved Fate as well. I loved Fate. But there's one game I enjoyed playing more than Diablo 2, and this was Sacred 2. Sacred 2, I'm not sure why I enjoyed it more. Maybe because there were elves, and I'm a fan of dark elves and stuff. And I really love the gear I love those dual blades that look like Illidan from Warcraft 3 blades, kind of those ones. And it had those there, and I really loved playing with the dark elves in Sacred. And it was a nice world, I really enjoyed it. I mean, I can't say I haven't spent a ton of time playing with my friends Diablo 2, but I did enjoy Dungeon Siege 2, kind of. Dungeon Siege 2 is number 3. If Sacred 2 was my number 1 growing up, Diablo 2 was my number 2, Dungeon Siege 2 probably was the number 3 in the genre. Or maybe Darkstone. I can't tell whether I enjoyed playing more Darkstone or Dungeon Siege 2, because they were just different. Darkstone was such a nice game though. But it was different. You could pause. You could press the pause button and tell your heroes to do something, and then unpause and see them do it. But Darkstone had that Diablo 1 vibe to it, with finding your spells, learning spells by finding them. If some of you have never played Darkstone and want to try a great game from my childhood that I really enjoyed, it's definitely something I recommend testing. You should be able to find it somewhere out there. I'm not sure if it's on Steam or not, but it should be somewhere. I can check. I can quickly check on my browser. Darkstone, let's see. Who's attacking me? Oh, that invulnerable guy. Yeah, just when I wanted to check something on my browser, there's gonna be an invulnerable enemy. I'm afraid to leave my pet and Shasta here. Let me check. Darkstone. Oh yeah, Darkstone is on Steam. Here is the link for Darkstone if anyone wanted to just check it out. It's one of my favorite games from my childhood that I played a lot. And the whole fact where I had two different heroes I really liked. And I could kind of like take a team with me. And combine like a mage and a warrior and a archer, or sometimes I would just go all damage and mage and archer, maybe something like that. Mage and rogue, actually it wasn't archer, it was rogue. So cleric, sometimes I would go cleric instead of wizard. Sometimes I would even go cleric and wizard, and just have healer and DPS and no tanking. I like the lycanthropy kind of skill. It was pretty fun to use. I wish someone would remake Darkstone. Even if they just give me Darkstone, for example, on the Unreal 4 engine, with just updated new graphics, not changing anything else, I would still play it, would have some playthroughs through the game. Because it's fun. It definitely was fun playing that game back in the day. Alright, I'm gonna kill one more unique and then go back and kill the boss. And Darkstone is probably one of those underrated games that just got outshined by some of the other big titles when it came out. I mean, most people were probably playing Diablo 2 and other games similar to that at the time, such as Sacred, although Sacred came much later. Actually, Diablo 2 probably came after Darkstone. I think Diablo 1 came first, then Darkstone, then Diablo 2. I can't remember exactly what the chronology of that was. Your first PC was Warcraft 2. Oh, I remember playing Warcraft on my Sega Saturn, the disc Sega. Or was it on Sega Mega Drive with the disc extension? I can't remember. But I definitely remember playing Warcraft either 1 or 2. On the Sega, and it was fun. I even had something called the Battle.net edition, but we didn't have internet back then to even test that. So it could have been Warcraft 2 if it was a Battle.net edition. How many points do you spend? I maxed it out. I mean, if I'm using Bloodseekers as a main skill, if I'm not using Drain and Bloodseekers, then I definitely go max on it. Well, Minecraft Dungeons is actually, as NerdGamer mentioned, Minecraft Dungeons is, it's just Minecraft. It has the name Minecraft connected to it, so there's a lot of people who just know what Minecraft is and they feel like playing the, the Minecraft RPG game. They feel like playing that Minecraft router. I mean, Minecraft is the game that has sold the most copies since it launched. There isn't a game that has sold more copies. The fastest selling game is Cyberpunk, officially, and I'm gonna hydrate. AD activated the hydrate. But yeah. So it makes sense for Minecraft Dungeons to have a lot of people playing it. Tea or coffee? It's water. It's just water. I don't drink coffee in big mugs. My coffee cup, it's not here. If it was, I would have shown you. But yeah, I drink coffee on shots. When I drink coffee, it's a double espresso, double shot espresso. And I only drink it when I either haven't slept much or at all. Like a few days ago, I couldn't sleep. and until like it was lunch on the next day, and then I slept for a few hours because I had promised I'm gonna make a video, and I had to wake up and make it. And then I did drink coffee before my stream. Actually, I had promised I would stream, not that I would make a video. If I remember, it was, I think, on Sunday when I was gonna stream Chaos Bane, and I had promised I'm gonna stream it. So yeah, back then I only slept for like 2 hours, and then I really needed the coffee. But for tea, I have a different glass, and normally you would see you would either see those things hanging from the cup, inside the cup, or you would see the tea bags, the tea bag cords sticking out from the cup. Ace Million is back. Welcome back, Ace Million. Nice seeing you again. And Nerd Gamer said, I pre-ordered Cyberpunk 2 and I'm kind of disappointed because I see the game videos from YouTube, but you believe it was not so bad, but it was the worst. Did you pre-order it on PC or did you pre-order it on console? Because for console it was definitely a huge difference. I mean, for PC, I really liked the game. The problem is I didn't like how bad it was running on my outdated video card. That was my only problem with Cyberpunk. Yeah, definitely there wasn't that much choices matter until the final part of the game. So throughout, let's say 80 or 75% of the story, your choices don't really matter much. Not like The Witcher. And then for the final sequence of quests, that's where your choices in Cyberpunk actually make a difference. For the ending, and you have, what was it, 6 endings, if I'm not mistaken. Was it more than 6? I can't remember the exact number, but I think it was something like 6 endings. PS5 runs Cyberpunk good. Yeah, that's fine, but old generation consoles just run it like shit. Also, didn't it just launch on old generations without new generations? When did they launch it for new gen? Because people were telling me, and there were some videos, how awful the game looked and felt on old gen consoles. But yeah, Cyberpunk, even with all the problems they had, even with lawsuits from different people and so on, not from different people, from their government or whatever, fines, not lawsuits, fines, they still should be okay. I just hope they fix the game within the next few months, and then by the time I get a new video card, I can just dive back into the game and have some more fun. I really loved my melee build though. I was kind of, even on the hardest difficulty when I switched to it, I was kind of obliterating everyone. And I was so happy that in a game like Cyberpunk a melee build was viable. The next time I play Cyberpunk, I probably would go full hacking, full nuker mage build with the hacks. But yeah, for now I'm staying away from the game until I can actually run it smoothly and stream it smoothly without having to cap my FPS to 30 in the game and on the stream. My fort looks amazing, thanks. Although I would like to say it's kind of a mediocre fort. There's definitely much better forts out there, especially those people who participate in the fort contests. They have time. I don't have time to do my fort stuff. I mean, for now I'm focusing on getting all heroes leveled up, all class subclass combos leveled up. Eventually, when I have time, I'm probably gonna do a fort related stream, like 1-2 hours of just fort stuff. Until then, I'm stockpiling on resources, I guess, so that when we need the resources, we would have those. And Nerdgamer says, but how they release the game on console PS4 and they don't give so much attention to... Yeah, the problem is not just with them. Sony has to approve every single game before it gets put on the store. What was Sony doing? Approving a game like Cyberpunk with all its problems and then removing it from the store after the cat. It was putting an umbrella after the raining has stopped. Like, yeah, people already bought the game based on false advertising. People already bought the game that Sony approved on their store with all the bugs and problems, but even then, Sony took the money and didn't wanna do all the refunds that people were requesting. At first there were some problems with refunds. So yeah, why did Sony approve Cyberpunk in the first place? when everything needs to be approved there by them before it goes to the store. Obviously they wanted money. They didn't care if people would be unhappy with it. They just wanted money. So it's not just Cyberpunk's devs' fault. Obviously their game should have been better when it launched, and it should have been rushed. If they waited until June 2021, probably many people would have been unhappy, but the game would have been in a much better state, and then there wouldn't have been so many people refunding and stuff like that. So, but it's all past. Cyberpunk launched. People were unhappy, people refunded the game. I'm actually very happy with the game. I just the only thing I have a problem with is the performance for old generation machines. And it's a new gen game, so I wasn't even expecting it to run on my PC. But then they advertised it that my PC card is on recommended, not minimum, but recommended. 1066GB was the recommended GPU, not the minimum. If they set recommended 1080, minimum 1070, then I wouldn't have even gotten it until I upgraded my machine. And I could have even gotten it for like 70-80% off, because there's been a lot of sales. There have been a lot of Cyberpunk sales on sites like Kingwin the last few months, the last couple of months after the game launched. Like just the other day, I got an email that I could buy it for like 25 bucks. Yeah, the game will be fixed after 2077, exactly. Let's say 2021 77. Let's say the 7th of July 2021, maybe the game would be fixed then. Yeah. Now Eddie says he has 1080 at the moment. Wait, Eddie, didn't you say you ordered a new GPU? Weren't you the one that got a 2080 few months before the new generation came out? Oh, you got a new CPU. There was someone in my channel some time ago buying a new PC, and that new PC had a 2080. That was like a couple of months before the new generations got announced. Can't remember who it was, but in any case, so you're with 1080 with the new CPU. That you got. Let's speed up a bit and go to the boss fight. Winter Reef leggings finally, and this time the game actually didn't desync. Last time I looted this item, the game didn't count it, and it disappeared. I was playing my mage, and I beat the boss, he drops the leggings, I exit the map, and then the item was not in my inventory. This time, no problem like this. So finally I got that one as a drop. It's not a good one, because it's HP instead of defense, and it gives me stun and bleed duration, which is kind of not what I was looking for. But it's better than nothing, so there's that. What's happening? There's something under my keyboard making it kind of wobble. Okay, I think that's fine now. Okay, the pet returned. Is the bait here? Oh, the bait is not here. Please tell me the bait is here. No, it's not here. I'm not a fan when I'm missing some questings. There should be something telling me, hey, this is a quest objective, take it. Something glowing, something grabbing my attention. There we go. You spent wait. What do you mean 100k euro dollars on the chip to respect? Oh yeah, I did that as well. I also spent 100k eddies, 100k eddies on the respect chip once, but after a while it starts getting very easy to get eddies in Cyberpunk. You can farm some of those repeatable things, the random encounters and stuff like that. Yamato says, is the map for this game randomly generated, or is it better than 2 or not? The maps are not randomly generated completely. Some things get randomized and there's multiple layouts for certain biomes. And each of the maps has a fixed layout, which has some parts that get changed up a little. So you will see maps that are completely fixed from bottom to the end, always the same in regards to layout. And you would see maps that resemble those and are slightly modified versions of those that are slightly randomized. So there's, I guess both things exist. But most maps, the fixed layout ones, are maps from the story. And the randomized ones resemble the ones from the story, but they're slightly different. And then there's the desyncing. Desyncing strikes again. Nerdgamer says, seriously, they tell us it will be fixed and it's worse after the updates. I'm assuming you're talking about Cyberpunk. That game-breaking bug that on my Discord, what was the news? It was saying... what was the...
Your pet has
It was saying... where was it? I'm just trying to find out. Oh yeah, this one. This update restores the item randomization and fixes a bug which affected some users. Houko with Takemura blah blah blah. This update, which lays the groundwork for the upcoming patches, we focused on various stability improvements and bug fixes. That was it. So patch 1.1 was it had a game-breaking bug in patch 1.1, and then they hotfixed it with 1.11. So yeah, it's gonna take a few months of patching to fix Cyberpunk. Believe me, no matter how much they rush it, without enough testing, there's always gonna be something that was missed. until players report it. At least there's a lot of people playing Cyberpunk, so at least the bugs can be found on time. Eddie says, I've just been site NCPD and Geek missions to get your... Yeah, that's exactly how it is. I mean, I got 100% completion except 2 missions that were broken and I couldn't complete on my first playthrough. Where are the Gear Wiki maps? There's gotta be one. Or more. No, not Plague Bearer. Let's go Netherwell.
Oh, that's interesting.
No Gear Wiki.
If you think you can take it,
Well, let's do...
you're up to the challenge?
I'm gonna do something with goblins, maybe.
I mean, what could go wrong?
Let's do this one. This one should be fine. Come on. And Eddie says to give Sky a petting. Well, I can't give him a petting right now because he's a bit far away. He's in that direction on my bed. It's sleeping, but later on. He's gonna get the petting later. Okay, there we go. Eddie says, did you pick up the free game on Epic today? No, what's the free game on Epic today? Eddie always tells me about it. I don't run my Epic launcher unless I start playing some of the Epic games, and the only Epic games I play right now are Godfall on my Epic Store and Cyberpunk. Actually, yeah, Cyberpunk is on my Steam, so Godfall is the only game on the Epic Store that I actually play right now. So I don't start it. I haven't had time to go back to Godfall, but Godfall has problems with the performance as well. That's the main reason why I stopped playing it for a while, until I upgrade my machine. I just can't handle my game constantly crashing and having bad FPS and just running out of GPU memory or whatever the game runs out of to crash. Dandara Trials of Fear Edition. I can check it. I'm not even sure what Dandara is. Dandara. Dandara. Let's start my Epic Store launcher. There we go. I do have an Epic Games key though. If someone is purchasing something and wants to make me some money and get themselves a discount, I have a code for the Epic Store, STRUCTOF, all capital. That works on some games, not on all games, but I think most games have some sort of... Oh, what's this game? Werewolf the Apocalypse. I see a werewolf and a bearded dude, and now I wonder, can I see a trailer or something? Okay, let me check the free game. Free game Dandara. Oh. Peggy 7. Oh, this is gonna be the game that makes me rage quit in the first few minutes. Dandara, yeah, this is just not my kind of game. It's gonna make me rage quit in the first few minutes. But what's this game, Werewolf? Well, For the King is coming for free. I actually have For the King on Steam. What the hell is this game, Werewolf? The Apocalypse. Can't I see some sort of video or something of it? I'm gonna look it up on my browser just a moment. Werewolf game. Apocalypse. Earthbird. Let's see a video quickly, just a moment. Yeah, that might be a good game. Werewolf the Apocalypse might be a good game to test. And there's official gameplay footage. If someone wants to see the gameplay footage, I'm gonna give you the link. Okay, that might be fun. It has me intrigued. I'm wondering if there's gonna be some itemization system, or there's definitely gonna be some skills RPG system, because they just don't make games without such things anymore. You're probably gonna be developing some abilities. There's some stealth elements to it. Stealth elements, alright. It has me. It has my interest peaked. Werewolf the Apocalypse. Like thumbs up. Earthboot Gaia edition. What does the Earthboot Gaia edition have different from the standard edition? So now they spawn. Edition following the full game, the exclusive Kehout, the Exalt, one outfit, fur for the werewolf and wolf, and an auspice of, well, without the commas or anything like that, it's pretty hard to read this. So some emblem embroidered on the outfit, 3 outfits for the Kehoe, 4 exclusive furs for the wolf and werewolf, a nature spirit to help you in combat, unique finishing move. Okay, so cosmetics, that's good. Cosmetics for people who want it, sure. For people who don't need cosmetics, they can skip out on the extra price.
You can't use that skill.
But that's what it is. Some time ago they used to do editions where you get physical figurines and things like that. Now with the digital era, where people barely buy physical copies of games, they just try to give us some cosmetic pixel stuff. I really like the edition. I really like the idea of having collector special editions where you get something physical that you can keep for years if you don't break it, and that you can put somewhere, versus the idea of some pixel bonuses, some cosmetic stuff in game. Not that I use some stuff like this. I like my desk as clean as I can have it. Obviously right now it's not as clean as I can have it because it's a very cramped desk. It's a very cramped desk. Like if I were to show you what's on my desk, you're gonna see. Just a moment. Like this is what's on my desk. This is my audio interface. There's a bunch of junk here, and this is my monitor. It's actually sitting on my water cooling case. So yeah, it's a small desk. It's a very small desk. It's like this much. I'm not sure if you can see it, but yeah. So even if I had some sort of collector's edition items, I wouldn't have much room to put them anywhere. But for me, this is the real thing that needs to be somehow made available to people who order special editions of games. Some physical things like maps, art books, keychains, figurines, whatever else you can think of. That's for me something that adds real value to a special edition, not some bunch of pixels in the game. Some cosmetics. Obviously, if it includes the next few DLCs, that's a different story. I like ordering, if I think the game has future, I like ordering editions that include the first few DLCs packaged inside of the price, if it could save me some bucks.
Your pet has returned.
Yeah, I wanted to get rid of something. I forgot what though. Maybe not anymore. Epic pink woes. Epic pink woes. Wait, what happened to the pet? It returned and the game is desyncing. What's the time? 9:36. We've got some time left. Until midnight-ish.
Again? I could do that.
Cursed relic. Gold Wookie. You're a founder of Galactic Civilization 3, which gave you all the DLCs, forum badge and soundtracks. Yeah, that's an interesting package deal.
So tough. Oh, that's interesting.
No Gear Wookie maps? Well, the Dividing Goblins map is a decent one. Let's do it. Dividing Goblins map. It's not a bad alternative map choice. But yeah, my desk is like, let's see, it's kind of as long as my arm. So my arm, the distance between the camera and me, this is how long my desk is, roughly. But it has enough room for the mouse, for the keyboard, for the sound interface, the monitor, and I've attached my microphone arm and my lamps as well. And those have also been attached to the desk. I've got one lamp here and one lamp here. That's kind of like a arm, mechanical arm that I can just move around. do you have any tips on how to level up fast early game? Is it your first hero or not? Because the tips would be different based on which hero you're playing, if it's the first or second one. If it's your first hero, then some of the things you can pull out of the book, some of the tricks wouldn't apply until you get certain items. Also, what hero are you playing? As well, what difficulty? Keep in mind if you play on a lower difficulty, you might have much easier time and you might level much quicker. You're gonna be getting less XP per zone per map because there's gonna be less spawns and less champion spawns, but in general you will be killing stuff quicker and progressing through the zones quicker, so it's gonna take less time per zone. Sharpshooter first character. Okay, for the sharpshooter, there are two very good skills to level up with. One of them is targeted strikes, another one is explosive arrow. And you can get explosive arrow even before reaching level 20. There is a trick before reaching level 15. The trick is to get just a moment. I need to get rid of those monsters so I can open my inventory. So the trick is to get this item, Musketeer Hat. If you get this as a drop before level 15, that would allow you to equip explosive arrow, even if you don't have the skill unlocked. Even if it's grayed out, you can drag and drop it on your skill bar because it's gonna have one extra level. This is probably a bug. I mean, I'm 99% sure this is a bug, but for now you can use this as a trick to help you level up and to use the skill before you reach level 15. I would say the most important thing is to constantly life bound blue weapons. Scrolls of life bound, save those and only use them on a weapon. And every 2-3 levels, try to gamble for a new weapon. One-handed, two-handed, whatever weapon you want. Get a new one and try to get one with extra flat damage on it. And once you get something that's better than what you're wearing, every 2-3 levels getting a new weapon and wife binding that one with scrolls is not a bad thing. For faster leveling there are other tips, but you need to have played the game to know what to do, to know the sequence of quests. For example, when the game tells you get to the town to turn in the quest, most of the times I wouldn't get to the town straight away. I would go and find my next waypoint. For example, here it would tell me go to the town after cleaning the Den of Upheaval, but I would go to Travel Passage and then I would teleport to Travel Passage to Travel Point from Travel Passage. I wouldn't go to Travel Point before reaching Travel Passage and then go back and then reach it. It just saves me some loading screens. I can optimize it that way. So I kind of know some of the sequences of quests, and I try to unlock either a waypoint or a passage before moving on to the city. For example, I think there was in Lake Gobdunk a quest, no, actually maybe it's in Firebelly Stronghold, a quest that after you complete it, it tells you to go to the town, but you can go to Lakeside Clearing and then go to the town, instead of going to the town, then returning and then going to Lakeside Clearing and so on. So if you kind of have a feel for the quests, if you kind of look at the zones, and you know you've cleared all 3 zones of a mission, you've done quests in all 3 zones. For example, you've done a quest in the kennel, in the den, in the ticket, and then it's telling you to go to Travel Point. Well, just go to Lakeside Clearing and then from there teleport with the waypoint to Travel Point. It's not gonna save you much time, but it can save you a few minutes and it just adds up when you do it that way. That's kind of not a real leveling tip, but it does save you time, so it's good to know those things. To save yourself from having extra unnecessary loading screens and traveling. But yeah, the wife bound thing is the best tip I think a new player can get. keep using a blue weapon. Obviously, if you have a stronger yellow weapon or a green weapon, use that one. But blue weapons you can wife bind, and that's a great thing. Also, what is your relic? What relic are you using for your subclass? What kind of build are you going for? That could also kind of help me understand, maybe to tell you what skills to focus on at first. On a sharpshooter, I would say Revolt tier 3 is amazing. Revolt tier 3 is amazing, but you're not gonna see much use unless you're doing like me, using Scout's Bones with the Infectious Shooter. So when you're at low level, you probably won't have Infectious Shooter and you won't have Scout's Bones. You're doing Electrode. Electrode, I'm assuming you're going Walkaway Storm, which is located here. I would say max out Walkaway Storm as soon as you can. And I would say at level 15 or 16. Actually, let's say at level 15, stop spending skill points and save them. And at level 20, you want Royal Shasta level 6 tier 2. So at level 20, you want to have enough skill points to max this one out. Not max it out, to max it to get it to tier 2, to level 6. So at level 20, you want that. That means at level 16, 17, 18, 19, and the 2 points at 20, you save those 4 points, and then at 20, you level this one up. So you're saving 17, 18, 19, 16, 17, 18, and 19. You're saving. At 20, you're getting Shasta tier 2. And yeah, I would focus on getting Walkaway Storm maxed out. And then I would focus on getting Revolt tier 2 early as well. And then you wouldn't need Revolt tier 3 this quick, but I think it would really help you to level up faster. If you get Revolt tier 3, it means with Ghost Visage tier 1 and Revolt tier 3 you can do this. Teleport, 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 Revolt. Teleport, 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 Revolt. Teleport, 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 and Revolt is already done. Teleport, teleport, teleport. You're gonna see some downtime. You can see some downtime if you don't have tier 2 Sacrifice to Goose. So Sacrifice to Goose tier 2 could be your next priority maybe, after the skills I mentioned. And this is good for your mobility if you want to speed through the stuff. And then if you find yourself underpowered, underleveled. By underleveled I mean fighting enemies more than 3 levels higher than you. That means you have to slow down. You have to either do a map work portal, one of those map work scrolls, those ones from the contracts, just a moment. One of those scrolls. You can do that if you feel like it. Who's attacking me? So yeah, if you feel like it, if you feel like the enemies you're fighting are 3 or more levels higher than you, then maybe use a map work scroll from the contracts, or just go back to one of the zones and repeat it for XP, like one of the areas. I don't know on what difficulty you're playing, but if you're playing on ridiculous, you wouldn't have such problems, because you would, if you kill everything on your way in ridiculous, you would get plenty of XP from all the champions and stuff. If you play on normal, you might find yourself out-leveled by the content, unless you kill everything on the way and don't speed through it. But Electrode is great for leveling quickly, especially with Walkaway Storm the way it is. No, why did I use this now? Should have used it here. okay.
Your pack is full.
So yeah, hopefully this is all useful advice to help you with the leveling. Oh shit! What did I do? Sorry, I stepped on one of the cables. Okay, I fixed it. Ah, come on, stop desyncing. This is just silly. It gets so silly sometimes with the desyncing.
Hey, if it isn't what's their name? Oh, are you sure?
Your pet has arrived.
I've got one of those at home.
Oh, dividing gear wiki goblins, finally. This is like the holy grail of maps for me. Well, the holy grail would be dividing gear wiki uniques map. Obviously I can't get that unless I push the fuzzier a bit further, so I can get built-in dividing or built-in uniques. But yeah, if you get dividing Gearwaki and goblins, it's pretty good for the wood. I can snipe them over there. I'm probably gonna clear this map completely. Now I'm gonna stop picking up quest items until the map is done. There we go. Can I pull them here? Are they gonna fall? I'm gonna clear this way first. Yeah, I guess that's the wrong thing. Back to the other way. It's hard to tell which is a dead end and which isn't now in this map. Look at these things. They're just like appearing on the screen and then disappearing completely. Wait. Yeah. Start picking up the wood, just not the quest items yet. Wait, when did I miss some? If only there was some sort of a kill count in a map, so you know how many you have killed in one map. Gamer says Cyberpunk update 1.1 new and 14 gigabytes for a hot fix. I guess they're making you read download stuff that you shouldn't if it's a minor hot fix. Okay. Come on, Patrick, turn. By the way, is this Liu Drake any good? Oh, that's not terrible, but still, only 1 flat damage on it. But at least it has that flat damage. See, the crit chance versus shocked is just, it's not good. Crit chance versus shocked on a weapon that has chance to burn. And the pet is back. How's my gold right now? 13k. Well, I need a lot more for the spectacles. Nice. Getting full again so quickly. And they spawn, I mean not they spawn, they spawned right on time. Oh, look at that, how many. Okay, let's fill up the pet quickly.
Your pack is full.
So much wood in this map.
You can't use that stuff.
No enemies here. Please, there's some here.
Your inventory is full. You are overburdened.
Okay. Kind of almost missed this. Wait, why didn't I pick up this one? Wow, look at how many I've missed here. Shit, accidentally collected that quest item. Okay. Oh, we made some coins this map. And even the legendary drop, although not perfect, still not a bad one. Alright, time to end the map.
Can't cast that spell here.
That was so many items booted this map. I think I sent the pet 5, 6, maybe more times to the town with a full inventory to sell. Oh. There we go. This one's not so bad.
Your pack
If only it had a socket though. Let's find room for the goose. Pistol for the maybe here.
Oh, I know what you're here for. Again?
Oops, not wrong one, wrong one.
I mean, what could go wrong? Well chosen. That makes me strangely
Now,
hungry. Again? Honestly, I think you could do
that's
better.
probably gonna be it. Let's just quickly check the final one here. Yeah,
Just finished
let's do the
cleaning up
gearwork
the
in
crap
Netherwell
you
map
got
with
like-
goblins. Okay, Dome of Unknown Origins. See, when such a thing happens where you have two of the same shrine next to each other, it should combine the duration. I should get double the duration if I have double the shrines one after the other. Because right now it just resets the duration, and it's just such a waste having two shrines next to each other being of the same type. It should add the remaining duration on top of the new one, or the new one on top of the remaining, whatever you wanna put it as. Let's move them up maybe here. It's gonna be another one of those maps. Another one of those maps with me sending the pet to the base often. Okay, they took a while before they started spawning, but I had a feeling that they were just taking their time. Let's see what's here. Okay, what's here? That's the right way. Let's go clear the dead end first. And that reminds me. Like this. Pet, go sell again. Okay. 4 more pancakes. I think he needs to pick up the pace with the pancake drops. See, if you compare this quest to the quest I did on the previous map, you're gonna see how little it's dropping the pancakes compared to the quest drops from the previous quest. The flagons and flasks. On the other one, I was filling the map with purple stuff if I didn't collect it. And this one can be wood. It can, I just needed to go down. It wouldn't go down, the hero wouldn't want to go down on its own.
here.
Okay, nice. Sometimes when I'm exactly at this place and I go up there, up the stairs, the monsters disappear in the map. Let's see if that's gonna happen now. They didn't. Nice. This is pretty decent. Floating. Oh no, it's not floating. It's like. Oh yeah, it is floating. It's floating midair. Because we broke the table, but those things remained. Actually, I'm not sure what to call it. It doesn't seem like it's floating, but this one seems like it's floating. From a certain angle, like this angle. Alright, I guess it's not floating, it just looks like it. Let's give them time to spawn. Wait, the skeleton? Wasn't this a goblins map? I think that's the first skeleton I've seen in this map. I mean, I haven't seen any others. Maybe I just don't remember. It seemed out of place, but it's nice that it's not just goblins. So yeah, this map I don't think I can complete it. There aren't enough pancakes. I'll double check if I've missed any. But how is this even possible? I've only looted half of the pancakes. Okay, there's some here, thankfully. So I guess after it drops them, it stops dropping. And did you see the previous quest? The previous quest I did, it wouldn't stop dropping for guns until I looted the ones needed. So they're handling different quests with in different ways. And that is pretty strange. Why some quests behave in one way and others behave in different ways. So now I still don't think it dropped 8. Because I've checked everywhere and I only missed those ones I picked up. There isn't another one I've missed. Yeah. There isn't an 8 pancake. There's one more place where it could have dropped. If it's not there, then it just didn't drop. Yeah, it's not here. Well, we have to leave this map and maybe do something else. So yeah, there's still quests that can be completed. This is probably the things that they've been trying to fix for months. The quests that you cannot complete due to insufficient quest drops or quest spawns or whatever else there is to do with the quest. So yeah, they've been trying to fix this for a long time. Let's see. And those lights are just so bad on my eyes. Okay, I'm gonna do a quick boss. Let's do a boss stage to reset.
Sweet. I just finished
But not this
tidying up
boss
the
stage, let's do
crypts
this
on
boss
that.
stage. with this one. Let's see. Come on. I wanna fight the monster. Come on, Extra Games, give me the sea monster fight. I want that endgame activity where we go and fight the sea monster on a ship. Give us a full new act with sea men. Or let's say mere men, so people don't mishear things. Mere men, mere folk, sea folk, maybe we can call it that way, so just people don't mishear. Some sort of mutated fish-like creatures. A whole act of those. And it's gonna be even better if it's underwater or whatever, or if there are stages underwater to fight. Maybe it's underwater, but there's like a bubble. Like the way they build their stuff is there's like a bubble with air inside, like a dome. But outside of the dome there's gonna be water, and there's gonna be all sorts of reflections from the waves above us on the floor in that stage, things like that. That would be an amazing act 4 to be something like underwater. And then the final boss to be that sea monster, possessed by some Netherim, influenced by a Netherim or something like that. That would be pretty fun. Okay, now let's see for some good maps.
Your pet has arrived.
I'd rather not do extreme close-up, but if there isn't anything better, I'll do it.
So decisive. If you think you can take it, I could do that.
Okay, let's do it. Extreme close-up, Gearwalkie.
You say
Where was it? 28.
you must.
Fighting only goblins, am I? Goblin Slayer 2.0. Which reminds me, what's happening with the new Goblin Slayer season? I really can't wait for it to come out. Is it gonna come in the summer? Or in the autumn season? Are they waiting for the manga to make more issues so they can use those for the story? I'm not sure how far behind the anime is from the manga because I haven't started reading it. But I'm wondering what could be happening with Goblin Slayer season 2. They did do the movie though. They did do the movie last year, so at least there were some more Goblin Slayer to watch, even if it wasn't a season. Ah, I forgot it's a teleporty boss. Champ. Boom. Okay, I'm gonna quickly need to check my map, see like a plan how to clear the map. Probably gonna do the good old Spyro clear. Clear the edges, then Spyro into the center. And I'm gonna try and do the full map. Nice.
You can't cast that spell here. You can't use that skill.
It's been a while since I played scattershot builds. Maybe once I'm done with this hero and the two builds I'm planning on it, this one and the Drain Shooter Strikes 2.0, maybe I can take one of my sharpshooters someday and try and play a bit with scattershot and make a scattershot build. Probably the Bane could work as a scattershot with minions distracting the enemies while I charge up my scatter shots. Although most likely Flaming Destroyer would be a good combo as well. In general, the best synergy for scatter shot is freezing, so they stay in place. But yeah, I'm not gonna do a cold heart sharpshooter anytime soon until they maybe rework the cold heart. Because scatter shot would definitely be best for a more defensive sharpshooter setup, where you can take some hits while you're charging up, soak up some damage, but then punish them for hitting you with a massive hit with scatter shot. You touch the sharpshooter while they're charging, you get spanked with a massive DPS. Or let's say massive damage. It's not gonna be DPS, it's gonna be massive damage per hit. DPH. Take that big DPH. Four skill levels to Scout's Bones. Damn, that's a lot. If only it was a Musketeer hat. Although I would have preferred levels to Revolt or levels to Explosive Arrow. %76% of the goblins killed. I want to make sure that when I clear it I'm in the middle of the map, so let's move on a little bit further, closer to the map. Mm. 80%, okay. spawning for a moment. I wanna empty my inventory quickly.
You can't do that.
There we go. %.
Your pet has returned. You can't cast that spell here. You can't do that.
Well, now I need to clear in a way in that I was gonna do a spiral clear, but now I need to figure out a way to clear where in the end I end up here. So I'm gonna do something like this.
You can't carry anymore.
Again. 21,000. Almost got enough gold for 10 more spectacles. I need like 20-30 more. So we'll see. At least I'm not planning on making the next relic subclass video this week. I'm planning on making 2 next week. So Blood Drinker and Bane are coming next week. We've already made the Electrode and Flaming Destroyer subclass showcases. I'm gonna save up some more spectacles before making the other ones, because I'm gonna need them.
That spell cannot be cast. That spell can't be cast.
Okay.
Your pet has arrived.
Yeah, did we miss any enemies here? Oh, look at that, I've missed some blue stuff. How could I? It's 60 coins, 60 coins for a blue item.
You can't cast that here.
If only we had a bigger bag or an option for the pet to auto pick up wood. Auto pick up wood filter for the pet, and you decide what wood to pick up. Like I can tell it pick up anything that's green or above. Let's say I tell the pet pick up green and blue, and I can pick up the legendaries myself. And then when I see it's full, boom, send it to the town. When I see it's full again, boom, send it to the town. And that would be a very good quality of life. Obviously, there's more pressing things to get in the game, but that would be an amazing pet quality of life feature. Auto wood with filters for the pet.
You can't cast that spell here.
Even if there is no auto wood, I wouldn't mind holding, let's say, control and clicking on an item, or holding out and clicking on an item, and then the pet picks it up and it goes straight into the pet inventory. That would mean spending less time in your inventory interface and more time fighting. It would make it would make running maps more fluid, without interruptions to open your inventory every few minutes or every few seconds, to sort it out and to give the pet gear. It would eliminate the need of doing this every few seconds.
You can't do that here. Your pet has returned. You can't cast it. You can't cast that spell.
Okay. So, we need money more than essences right now. I've got plenty of essences and not much to do with them.
You can't cast that here.
Yeah. Gotta love those bugs. Where there's an invisible wall, some geodata bugs.
That spell can't be cast. You can't cast that. You can't cast that spell here. You can't cast that here. You can't use that skill.
Okay, let's see what's here.
You can't use that skill. You can't do that. You can't do that.
Okay, we're almost done with this map. Few more fights left. 4 or 5 more fights probably. But yeah, I like clearing those maps, the Gearwalkie maps completely. Especially when there's so many enemies, when there's goblins. Why aren't they spawning from this hut? Maybe I've already killed the spawns from that hut in a different combat, in a different battle.
You can't do that.
Okay. Let's get them to spawn from everywhere nearby. I think that's the final group. There might be another group here, let me quickly check. Yeah, there isn't another. Oh, there we go. A little bit leftover goblins.
You can't cast that spell. You can't use that skill. Your pet is returned. That spell.
Okay, this one.
Use that skill. A trap. You can't cast that.
At least I've earned a lot of gold coins today. I ran out of gold coins when I started doing my content today, my video. enough for the Flaming Destroyer. I had like 2000 left. Now I'm at 23. That's good for me. Boom, 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 boom. And there we go. Let's send the pet. Have not been getting much upgrades for the past well, maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks or so. I've barely gotten any gear that's worth replacing any other older item with. But at least today I unlocked a new legendarium affix, the winter with legs, the pants. So at least that's done. I'm still missing ancient ember chest. I'm missing entropy, tenderizer, and a bunch of forged only items, like threads and hatches of certain sets. Did you see this bug? It goes yellow and then over here it stopped being yellow for a bit and now it's stuck on yellow? Like, really?
Hey, if it isn't all what's their name?
No, no, not this, not this.
If you think you can take
Let's do something that's not goblins. Enough of the goblins. I wanna fight some high wit.
in the bottle, that makes me strangely hungry. That makes me strangely hungry.
I would rather not do Gear Wookie, but I mean, I would rather not do Plague Bearer. I obviously want to do Gear Wookie, but yeah, I'm gonna have to do Plague Bearer because there isn't another worth doing high wit Gear Wookie map. What's the time? 10:44 p.m. Okay. Hour and a half, and then I'm gonna end it. Starting to get hungry. Sky is still sleeping, by the way. We haven't seen him because he's sleeping on my bed where I sleep right now, on top of the duvet though, instead of under. I've made him something like a house. I always, before I start streaming, so that the lights don't bother him, I kind of make a bow out of the duvet and make like a woofed, like a hole inside where he can sleep, and then the other parts in the side make him kind of like a wall with a shade, so he can sleep in dark, even though the lights are up. And he's been using this. He likes using this shade so that the lights don't bother him. Wait, did this hit an invisible wall or was it just me? It felt like it for a while. Okay. We're clearing the map. We're not rushing the boss. Oh, a snake stick for good measure. Can't have a day of farming without a snake stick dropping. Soon. Okay. Drop. No, didn't drop anything good. Oh, this map is kind of ending soon. Kind of. I mean, I can go on the other part of the map, but I think it's pretty empty, unless it's a big one. I'm gonna check. Because I suspect it's a small, it's one of those small layouts. Okay, we've got a bigger map than I thought initially. Forgot to check the stats on this one. Oh, snake stick with 2 times flat damage. Damn, if this snake stick had some instead of the immobilize another flat or maybe something else in the socket, it would have been nice. This is actually a pretty mediocre, pretty okay snake stick. It only whacks a socket and something else instead of the immobilize, like crit damage, crit chance, flat damage. The chance to poison is definitely not bad with the 2 flat damages. Kind of the end of the map. See if there's any elites left over here. One's enough. Okay, let's keep moving. All the way back to the portal. Wait. Yeah, it's this way. Oh, still getting very yawny. Yeah, let's load it quickly. My pet's still not here though. Come on. I've been hearing Sky snoring, but he's not behind me. When I hear him, I hear him as if he's here, but he's there, and it's weird. Let's go check on him. Wow, I send my pet to sell. Yeah. He's been sleeping, but he was woken up now. And Ark says, sending you greetings, hope you're doing well. Yes, I'm doing well, thanks very much, greetings to you too. Hope you're fine as well, hope you're enjoying this Thursday. At least in my place it's Thursday, for others it might already be Friday. But yeah, I've been definitely enjoying certain things. Oh, 25,000. I can already buy 10 respectacles. Now I've got how many left here? I can't see. It's desyncing. Oh, I can't even touch the Fazier now. Come on, Fazier, we want to touch you. Let us touch you, Fazier. He doesn't let us touch him. Okay, there we go.
So decisive.
Let's see. Oh, there's Gearwalkie Netherim. Let's do Gearwalkie Netherim. I haven't done Netherim maps in a while. Come on. Okay, well that, but it's still in the desyncing phase. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. Look at how many torches there are in the background. Would it be nice if there were some eyes instead of torches? Some monster eyes in the background. Wouldn't that have been creepy? You're in a cave and then in the background at the bottom you're seeing a bunch of glowing eyes in the darkness, lurking in the dark, waiting for their chance to gank up on you. I think I need to use my pet in a moment. Come on, pet, let's put you to work. Oh, only 3. Wait, what's with this? This doesn't seem like a gearworky map. If I've only looted 3 things since it started. I guess Netherim don't drop stuff. This. What's here? Green ball. Ah, there we go. Game crashed. The game crashed. Now, just a moment. Need to send quotes, and I'm gonna restart the game. Last time I did restart. Last time I did auto restart after crash. The game started with a very high sound, so this time I sent the report without restarting the game and I manually restarted. Well, I sent the report, at least hopefully it helps them figure out what happened. It was a good streak without a crash. I can swing on my chair until it votes. Okay.
That spell cannot be cast.
Since I'm here, might as well sell some gear.
You pay up front, no refunds. Thanks for the
And
gold.
collect some spectacles while we are at it.
Your pet is taking damage.
Oh, my pet's taking damage. Classic. In the town. It's breathing polluted air, that's why it's taking damage.
See ya.
You can't do that here.
I can knock with all the machine works and forges and stuff. It's polluting the air, and my pet can't handle all the heat. What's the time? 11:02. Probably around an hour or so more of streaming, because I'm really getting hungry. Oh wow. Collected them actually. Ancient Ember shoulders. Not bad. No socket, but at least there's double the defense there. And a chance to block. And one wasted gold work, obviously. There's gotta be one wasted row. Let's collect some more. I'm feeling kind of lucky now. Let's collect some more. Let's collect another, like... Let's get this down to 100 levels left.
Your pet has returned.
So, like a 26 contract level rewards are gonna get collected. What level is this hero? Not what level, what respectacle amount? 11 respectacles. Yeah, I need respectacles in this one. Might as well use them. And here in the storage I've got 12. Yeah. Still not enough. And I forgot to sell the wife-bound scrolls when I was in the city. I'm gonna do it this way. If only I could tell my pet to sell consumable stuff. Oh wait, wrong window. 9 more. Okay, we can collect 9 more. Okay, let's move.
Hey, if it isn't all what's their name? That doesn't sound so tough.
Your pet has returned.
If you think you
I was
can
doing the blazing gear walkie and I'm not gonna do it because maybe the map crashed me, maybe I don't know what happened, but yeah. Not gonna repeat the same map I crashed in.
That makes me strangely hungry. That doesn't sound so tough.
I'm gonna do the cloaked gear walkie this time. Let's see. Come on. World up. It's Another cave with Netherim, just a different one. And Corteo says, why can't I have somebody embarrassing me in public? I don't know. You have to tell me here. But what is embarrassing? What is embarrassment in the first place? I mean, it's normally the person who gets embarrassed who has the problem, not the one that's doing the embarrassing things. And something might be embarrassing for one person, but not embarrassing for another one. So there's also that. Like some people are nudists and they don't feel embarrassed to go on a nudist beach and show their goods, while others do feel embarrassed to show a little bit of skin. So that's just one example out of many we can think of. You learned something new today. It's always nice to learn something new. Come on. Let's see. Is there gonna be a champion spawn soon? I think it's about time we see some sort of a champion spawning. Come on. Purple, green, yellow. No, no purple. Okay, there we go. We got some perps. Get the perps. Alright, there we go. And yeah, it's not spawning much champs in this map. But at least there's one upcoming brute next. Come on, come on. It's always scouts bonus damage. When I get something with defense and a socket. And it's always blue. I need to get an explosive arrow damage or target strikes damage legendary item, preferably from some of the decent sets in the shoulder and leg slots. And a rope. I mean, I wouldn't mind a good high level instead of 45 musketeer rope and a hat. Would be nice. Let's see. Here. Okay, some more, nice. Yeah, this map's not really in that droppy. Come on, come on. Come on. Okay, let's see now. Wow. Look at that. I guess they just decided to get stuck somewhere in one spot if they couldn't find a target to hit. Here. We're almost done with this map. That's the final room. Ah, this one survived. What's he doing there? Okay, let's go to the portal now. Cortel said he asked someone, why are you embarrassing me, and it didn't end well. I guess? Did the person get tilted? Okay, what's here? Sky woke up. Sky? Sky, come say hi, Sky. Come say hi. Oh, he doesn't like getting hooked, Sky. Say hi. He doesn't want to. Hey, stay here. Stay here. All that fur. Let's throw away some fur in the bin. Okay, next map. Which one will it be?
Greetings, insignificant one.
No. Let's do...
You say that now?
I really want to do a high vid map. Seriously.
Can you do
Oh, gear walking. No, not shifting shackles. Damn. Can get a good high vid map to spawn. It's either gonna be plague better or gear walking or shifting shackle or angered ancestors. Siege infamous. Alright, let's do siege infamous. Sky, do you wanna play? Oh, I need to enter the portal. Okay, time to play. Okay, this is nice. Sky heard some noises and he thinks it's food, and now he's gonna check. He's gonna check what's that noise outside of the room. What's the time? 11:21. Alright, Sky can wait a little. He can wait a little, a bit more. come on. Oh, well, that was a lot of explosions. Shit. Oh, and now there's charge bugs. Okay, let's kill the charge bugs.
That spell can't be cast. You can't cast that here. You can't attack. You can't cast it.
Okay, that took some time to clear those. Should I just stop for elites? Let's do it that way now. Let's get your power drones. Come on, why the power drones? It can drop me a level 60 helmet or a robe. It's always, at least this is targeted strike, so it's nice. It's nice. It may not have a socket, but at least a level 60. It's a musketeer item and it gives me targeted strikes damage. So for the shooter strikes, I've got new shoulders for the next build that I'm gonna respec after this one. Oh no, spawn some more. It's weird how it spawned them. Like, I stood there for quite some time, moved around, killed some enemies, and then it decided to trigger the spawn of the next group. Okay, a frost wall. This one's with the socket. I can make this my my bleeding frost wall. I've got a no, actually I've got a bleeding. I can make this my burning or poison frost wall, because I've already got a chance to shock and chance to bleed frost walls. I don't have a chance to burn frost wall or a chance to poison frost wall yet. PQN is back, head classes. Welcome back, PQN. It must be still daytime where you are if you had classes. It's 11:26 p.m. here, local time. Welcome back to you. How did the classes go? Was it fun class or one of those boring classes that you wish you didn't need to attend? One of the boring. Yeah, sometimes those are inevitable. Oh, it's how much damage I took. You have a new build sharpshooter. Which build do I? Well, I would say go for butt seekers. Go for butt seekers, and then focus on your sharpshooter side of things. Just get max level butt seekers while leveling up. This build is coming tomorrow. So this is coming as a build video tomorrow, and the day after tomorrow I'm making another one with the drain and targeted strikes. But yeah, this one is pretty decent to level up with. Obviously you can get all the skills immediately, and you're gonna have to do some changes every now and then. Just a moment. Pet, go sell. Let's take this. I can delete this item and I can take this. I'm not gonna complete the full map. I'm just gonna start slowly and steadily moving towards the portal. I'm not sure if you can hear Sky. He's begging. But he ate. I mean, I fed him before I started my stream. And it's been like, what, 3 hours? 3 hours and 15 minutes. Yet he's still begging for food now. Once I'm done with this stream in like half an hour, he will eat. He's spoiled when it comes to food. Alright, let's go to the portal and... oh, one more enemy here, okay. This way. But yeah, if you're leveling a new sharpshooter, I would say early in the game try and get Blood Seekers tier 2. You don't have to go for tier 3 right away. But as I mentioned, in every sharpshooter you level up, you want Royal Shasta tier 2 at level 20. That means at level 16 you stop spending points, including 16. And 16, 17, 18, 19 you save, and then at 20 you put 6 points here. And you want to get 6 points into this one as soon as possible. And then whether you go for targeted strikes or tight grouping or explosive arrow or onslaught is just up to you. But you want to max this skill out quickly as well. What a fur from Sky. Hey, Furbo. Furbo. Just quickly gather some of his fur. Wow, that's a lot of fur. Make it like this in a bow and throw it in the bin. He doesn't stop watching me with those big eyes. It's like the cat from Shrek. He makes those same big eyes. Like the Puss in Boots from Shrek. Yeah, spend points until 16. So at level 15 you're doing the... At level 15 ideally, if you're going for explosive arrow for example, at level 15 you would want to at least make this level let me just copy paste something for you just a moment. So I'm gonna go on the electrode side of things. No, actually I'm gonna go okay, this should give you some idea, just a moment. So basically at level 2 you get Scout's Bones if you want, or Goblin Legion or something at level 2. Then you get at level 3 the other thing. For example, you can get Scout's Bones at level 2, Goblin Legion at level 3, or vice versa. You're gonna respec from Goblin Legion, and you might not even put points into Goblin Legion and just save points. In fact, that's how I would do it. At level 2 I would get points into Scout's Bones, at level 3 I would save, and then at level 5 I would get Ghost Visage level 3 and the aura, what's its name, Blood Seekers at level 1. So at level 5 you would have the points from level 3, from 4, and the 2 points from level 5. And then you put 1 point here and you put 3 points here. And then at level 6 I would put a point. Actually, at level 5 you can also respect the points from tight grouping and put it into targeted strikes. It's optional. But at level 6 I would put another point here. At level 7 I would put another point here. And then at level 8 and 9 I would save the points. And that gives me 2 points. And at level 10 I would have 4 points, which I can put 3 points here and maybe 1 point here. And then at level 11, 12 and 13 I would put points here to get this to tier 2. And now that means I've got 14 and 15, and at 14 I would put 1 point here, at 15 I would put 2 points here if I were to not put points into explosive arrow. And that would give me this at level 6 at 15, this at level 6 at 15, this at level 3, this at level 1, this at level 1 at 15. Then at 16 you can just start leveling up, maybe let's say this or this, whatever you've got your points into, to make it level 2. And then you get Shasta at level 20, so you don't put points after the point at 15. You get Shasta at level 6 at 20, and then you start putting points. I would say start putting points into this or this, whatever you're using, or this one if you're using this one. And that's gonna give you some damage, and once this or this, whatever you're using, is maxed out, you can max out Revolt, and then you can max out Blood Seekers, and then you can get this one at tier 2. And after that you can start putting points here and here, and eventually this is optional, this is not necessary, and this one I would put the points for the extra relic damage. But yeah, that probably kind of is a quick summary of how to put some points while leveling this one. Sky not there. No. He's trying to get my attention and to climb on my desk. Like, look at him. Okay, what happened with the camera now? He was kind of doing this, like if that's the monitor, he was doing this to the monitor on the side. Trying to get my attention. He gave up. He's gonna wait silently. Come on, Sky. 20 more minutes. You can wait, Piggy. Is there no room to put a shield? I'm gonna have to make room. Oh, there is room. Nice. In fact, let's try my... No, I'm not gonna waste my money. I need it for Respectacles. I was gonna put burn chance or poison chance on it, but yeah, rather not do it right now when I need coins for Respectacles more. And those powderons, they need a new... need to be put in a wardrobe. Is everything taken for the shoulders side of things? I've got shoulders everywhere. Time for a new one. Oh, I've done all the sharpshooter ones I can do. Okay, maybe I'm gonna have to remove something. Oh, this one has room. Nice.
Couldn't get enough of old Fuzzier, eh?
Corto says, whose ever idea of transporting... Wait. Whose ever idea of coming up with transporting human mankind virus? Human mankind? I'm not sure what you're referring... Are you referring to COVID? Or something? Transporting human mankind virus. That sounds kind of strange.
Oh, are you sure? That makes me strangely... Oh!
More high hit. At least Sky is now within an arm's reach and I can pet him while it's loading. It's the best having a fluffy toy, a living fluffy toy to pet. To give him neck rubs. While the game is loading. That's the silver lining of the long loading screen in this game. I can at least give Sky more attention while the game is loading. Are you not giving your pet enough attention? While gaming, play Torchlight 3. It has some seriously long loading screens. It's gonna give you the time you need to give your pet the attention they need. That's kind of how it is. I sincerely hope the loading time in Magic Legends is not the same during the open beta. Unless it makes sense, unless it's like a huge map that takes a while to load with a lot of things. But I do hope the maps are actually short instead of long. I'd rather do more short maps with short loading screens than the other way. Oh, someone just subscribed to my channel. A Sweet Tooth just subscribed to my YouTube channel. Thank you very much, Sweet Tooth. Thank you very much. I'm not sure if you... My pet was just trying to play with my finger. Like this is my mouse and my pet. Look at him. He's just trying to get my finger. And who else subscribed? I missed the second person. Shit, sorry. I was distracted. But whoever was the next person that subscribed, thank you very much for the YouTube sub. Welcome to the Struck Club. Yeah, he's just doing this to my hand. Come on, Sky. 15 more minutes. He wants to play. Indeed. He's doing it. He's not letting his claws. He's just doing it with the soft side of the paws. So no nails, no cat nails. Not sure if you could see him, but I'm pretty sure the camera was pointed that way so you could see him. Alright, let's finish this map. Lurking Bower or Bower. Oh, we gotta kill Crank. Let's crank it up on his bum with Imbue Relic and all the other good stuff. Musketeer boots. Oh, what's the time? 11:47. I'm getting so tired. Maybe a couple more maps. I probably won't even wait until midnight. But it's not like I'm getting tired, it's more like the hunger is the prevailing factor. Those are not bad. But yeah, I'd rather have the Imbue Relic and also the Woods Beast here and the other stuff.
contestant. Oh, ho, ho, ho. What will it be?
Your pet is back.
I could do that.
Wait, let's check something. I wanna see if I can hide the Fazir. It's not letting me customize. Oh, it's wagging. I'm pressing customize fort, it's not letting me. What's my ping? I wanna check my ping. My ping is 59. Okay, so it's not ping issues, it's just again this stupid desyncing that's been happening for the past month and a few days, since the 22nd, 21st, 23rd of December roughly. It happens when I roll into a zone. Oh, finally it unglitched. Let's try and hide the Fazir.
Oh, I know what you're here for.
Stormbringer.
Sweet. I just finished tightening up the graphics on that level.
What's here?
You say that now.
Dividing Berserk Pet. Yeah, let's do some undead. I say let's do some undead.
And walk on back.
Come on. Come on, Fazir, load it. Am I gonna finish this quest in the first room, in the first fight? Well, there's still the granny, so even if I got all the Ember Shine, we gotta get her. Where's that granny? There's another witch somewhere. Look at how they're constantly respawning in the same spot. Even though it's not a respawn map, I have two different groups spawning in this spawner. And what I saw. Actually, one of the group was pre-spawned, the other one spawned from in there, so yes, it's different. Corvinets. Okay. the grain nearby? Maybe I missed her. Maybe she was in that part over here. Let's check over here. It's definitely not here. Let's try and move and find her. That should be her. Maybe not. That is a lot of undead in one place. Okay. Let's go sell. Is that her? Or is it just around? Oh yeah, it's her finally. And it's 11:57, so maybe that would be the final map. Let's see. Which boss did we get? Master Marrow, Scorcher of Bones. He got scorched by my acid. No, fuck. I couldn't even see what he dropped. Well, that's kind of gonna be it from me for tonight and from this little guy called Sky. So yeah, thanks for stopping by, thanks for watching Struckweb, keep it cool, until next time, and have a lovely rest of your day or evening. Goodbye.